Hello everyone, it's Lottie from Cancer is a Lifestyle. Happy Father's Day. When you guys do watch this video, it will be over. So I should say happy belated Father's Day. Anyway, as you can see, I am wearing my shawl. I actually went out and made it. I've been afraid to do so for months now because I don't consider myself to be such a gifted crocheter. Like, I don't make clothes. I don't make things like that. So I make basic things, you know. So I was a little afraid that of making this shawl. I told myself that, okay, finally, I'm just whatever pattern I find, a tutorial, that's the first one that I find, that's the one I'm going to do. So I just happened to open up, I went on YouTube, and the first one I found was the Granny Square for beginners, and that's what I did. Now the actual yarn that I used was the Red Heart Super Saver Ombre in the graphical. I hope you can see that because I cannot say it unless the top one. And that's the one that I've made. Now, it was very easy to make. If you are a beginner like me, I like the way it came out. This is all the grays, and I think there's like 3 different shades of gray on there. It's maybe coming out a little bit like blue. Shade the back end. Came out really nice. I am very, very happy with it. I did not do the folds of the ends in yet or anything, but so far I am really in love with it. I wish, the only thing is, I wish that I ended up making it a little bit bigger, just a twinge bigger. Here you go. This is the actual color now, because I'm trying to get the picture right. Now, this is the different grays. I chose the different grays because I wanted to do it. I'm going to make more because I wanted it to be neutral for, you know, so I can wear it with many different colors. So I started with the grays, that I can do the whites and blacks and grays and even other colors that would fit. So that's my first personal project that I made for myself, my first shawl for myself, and I actually plan on making more. I already have the next color available, and I just don't know what I'm going to do with. And I think I'm going to do what I did this time. I'm just going to open up the tutorial, and whatever I get, and that's what I'm going to try to make. Now, the other personal project that I was working on was for my nephew. He just graduated 8th grade, but he is also a football player. Plays football. He's a big boy. He's going into high school now, and he actually lives in Wisconsin with the Green Bay Packers. And that's what I was trying to accomplish with this next blanket. I'm going to show it to you guys because I've never really made a blanket that's supposed to represent something by colors, you know what I mean? Like, I never made a sports blanket. You know how you see them all the time and people get really creative, and usually they make corner to corner. Like I said, I am not that gifted. So I hope I get it. Oh wait, it's upside down. So I actually Googled all different kind of images of the Green Bay Packers blankets, and I wanted to see if I can replicate that. So I'm not even really sure if I have the colors right. So you're going to have to kind of excuse me because it is really my very first sports blanket. So what I did is I drew the patterns that I kind of saw and kind of made my own, what I thought would look on a piece of paper, and then I try to replicate it. Remember when I say that I am really not a patterns person as much as I am I see it in my head, what I want to do, and I kind of want to replicate it, okay? So here, let me show it to you. I think it's a nice size, but like I said, he's a very big boy, so all the boys in our family are very tall, they're very broad-shouldered and all. So I'm kind of worried, but I don't want my blankets to be for the beds or anything like that. I normally, if I do, then I call them bedspreads, you know, because you have to make them a lot larger. The blankets that I like to make for my families are really called more like throws for the couch where they warm up and all, you know, kind of snuggle up on the couch with. So anyway, let me show you. I'm a little nervous, but I'm going to show you. So there's the end. I should show you the middle. So here's the middle. here's my attempt at the G for Green Bay Packers. And I really struggled with this one. I didn't know quite what to do. I thought about that maybe I should have done I almost bought an applique to sew on or to iron on, but then I thought that with multiple washes it would kind of, you know, it would. So I ended up actually crocheting this on. Now I thought about using sewing on with my crocheting needle, but then I decided against it and I just crocheted on the G. So here's the middle. This is how it begins. I did do it in the granny, in what I call the square blanket that I love to make. So yeah, I started out with this is the forest green, and this is all Super Savers. And it is in the forest green, the plain white, and then in the yellow. And this is like a really, really yellow. I forget. I think it was just called golden yellow. So here's the middle, and it starts out with the G. I tried my best, folks, to make it look like a G. I kind of felt silly when it came out, but this is what I could do, okay? And then let me kind of unroll it. Here, there you go. These are beautiful right there. So I hope this kind of represents the Green Bay Packers blanket. It's my very first one. And it is quite large. Let me go back. See that? So this is what it kind of looks like on my tippies here. And yeah, so this is it's done. Now I'm just going to give it to him. I am thinking of my next personal project, and I like to keep these separate from my ministry, because this involves my own money, my own yarn and everything. So I am thinking actually for his sister one. I do know the stitch I want to use, and it is actually one that Trina from Claxton Tree showed, the 2-on-2. I think that would be a little different kind of a blanket, because it'd be kind of spaced out. You would see a lot of spaces. So I'm thinking of that. I do have a color in mind of what I know what she likes, and she's a young girl. She's maybe about 12, and but I just haven't really found the colors that I need. I need some pastels. I really need a pastel, and I would kind of like to do one with a stripe color or something. I'm not sure. I do know when I see it, I'll know it and I'll take it. So right now I do not. I have an idea in my head of what I want to do next, but I've not started anything. And I might do another shawl. I really enjoy that very much, and maybe use a different pattern. And I would like to make it a little bit longer. I know this sounds crazy, because I like to wear it also outside during the cold weather or in the fall. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.